If you're wondering how to use emojis in subject lines without looking unprofessional, you're in the right place, because today I'm breaking it all down in under 3 minutes and showing you exactly how to do it without ruining your brand or credibility. Stick around because there's one key trick at the end that most people miss, and it can make or break your open rate. So first off, yes, emojis can boost your email open rates, but use them wrong and you risk looking spammy, or worse, getting flagged by filters. That's why we tested all the major email platforms and subject line tools, and I'll show you exactly what worked best, and the one tool I recommend, which you can try for free using the exclusive trial link below, just for viewers of my channel. Now, the first rule, use emojis to enhance, not replace your message. A well-placed emoji should clarify your subject line's intent, not distract from it. For example, instead of writing, huge sale inside, tone it down. Something like big summer sale is live, feels cleaner, more trustworthy, and still grabs attention. Second, placement matters. Emojis at the start of your subject line can grab attention fast, just don't stack them. One emoji is usually enough. For example, your strategy call is confirmed or your order has shipped. But if it's a casual email, like a newsletter, an emoji at the end can soften the tone. 3. Productivity hacks you'll love. Next, don't overuse emojis. 1 per subject line is a good rule of thumb. Too many and you'll come off gimmicky. Remember, the goal is to stand out, not shout. Also, be intentional with which emoji you pick. Use universal ones that display well across devices. Avoid emojis that can be misinterpreted or vary depending on the platform. A checkmark, calendar, clock, or light bulb are safe bets. Avoid anything too playful or suggestive, unless that's your brand tone. Now, the software we'll be using today actually gives you emoji suggestions based on your subject line and even predicts how it'll perform. It's the only tool we found that does this well, without making the subject line look like clickbait. You can grab an exclusive free trial of that tool in the description. Again, it's only available to my channel's viewers. Another pro tip, always A/B test. Send the same email with and without an emoji and track which one gets more opens. You might be surprised. Sometimes the version without it performs better, especially with B2B audiences. Now let's talk tone. If your brand is more formal or corporate, use emojis sparingly or only in internal updates. But if you're in lifestyle, health, education, or retail, emojis can work wonders if they match your brand's voice. Quick reminder, the software we used helps you run A/B tests, analyze emoji performance, and adjust in real time. It's a huge time saver, and you'll find the exclusive free trial below this video. So the key takeaway? Emojis in subject lines can boost open rates, but only when used intentionally and sparingly. 1 emoji, strong copy, strategic placement, those are your essentials. To recap, use emojis to enhance, not dominate. Limit to 1 emoji. Choose universal icons. Match the tone to your brand. Always A/B test. Before you go, make sure to check out the exclusive trial of the software we used. It's linked below and only available through this channel. If you want cleaner subject lines, better open rates, and smarter emoji use, it's a no-brainer. That's it. Hope this helped. See you in the next one.